You might notice I don't have to duck with that wire after the governor. Well, I am just so honored to be here. Look at this great turnout, and to the railroad and the mayor and the city of Nenana. How about a great round of applause? This is an amazing event. By the way, I do want to begin with a couple of thanks. I don't know about you, but I got like a chill down my spine when I heard that rendition of the national anthem, right? I mean, Josette Hill, how about, what another incredible, man, you need to go national with that. That is really, really incredible. Governor, great to see you. Mr. Mayor, Mr. O'Leary, Bill, thank you for your leadership, and all the Alaska Railroad employees. Mr. Chairman, thank you for your great leadership. This is, like I said, just a great day, great event, so much enthusiasm. You know, we're learning from the past, but already we're talking about the future, which is, I think, why these kind of commemorations are so important. And there is this great history here. One other element of the history, you know, Colonel Mears, the Corps of Engineers colonel who built the railroad, was also an amazing builder of great things, big things. He was the builder of the Panama Canal, for example. So, I mean, all the history that is here. I did get the word that President Harding, when he was driving in the Golden Spike, he whiffed 6 times. Yeah. So, Governor, I think we have a low bar today. So, hopefully, if we're worse than President Harding, I think, you know, that's going to be pretty bad. So we'll see. No pressure. And then, you know, the other great history here to the Society, North American Society of Polish Engineers. We just heard about Ralph Modjeski. My understanding is there's 20 engineers from this society, from Poland, from Canada, from the lower 48. So can you stand to be recognized? That's amazing, right? Thank you for all being here. Really. And Chairman Shively already did it, but for the out-of-town guests, you know, in Alaska, we really honor our military here. We have more veterans per capita than any state in the country, right? We are a patriotic place. So once again, to our veterans and your families, how about a round of applause for them? They're everywhere here, everywhere. So I had the great honor of just taking that train ride down this morning from Fairbanks here to Nenana, and Julie and I, we do the Parks Highway route between Fairbanks and Anchorage all the time. We're actually going to do it again today, but we all know it. There is something that when you experience a train ride that is just different. It takes you back in time. It's a slower time. It's a time that allows you to enjoy things, to see things. So, you know, I think that's one thing that's really special about this railroad right now. Alaska loves our railroad. I was asking Bill, I said, you know, those are the coolest colors and design. That's got to be the coolest looking railroad in America, I think, for sure. And this is an iconic symbol of our state. And when President Harding traveled the very track that we are on right now, he saw this too. Press reports at the time, 100 years ago, talked about how impressed he was with the railroad, with Alaska, with our promise. This is how he described Alaska to a reporter when he landed back in Seattle. Quote, "Words seem inadequate to portray the grandeur, to measure the magnificence, to express the mightiness, or acclaim the glory of Alaska." That was President Harding. Aren't those great words? That was right after he was here. And he was able to witness this grandeur thanks to the Alaska Railroad. The same way tens of thousands of Americans, of people from all over the world, see our state, particularly every summer. But it's not only a catalyst for people to see our great state, as Bill and the governor and others have stated, it's really been a fundamental part of our state's entire history and development. Throughout our storied history and the railroad's storied history, the railroad has supported so many things for Alaska, so many things for America. war efforts, transported passengers between Alaska's largest cities, helped to build the Trans-Alaska Pipeline, invested in real estate, facilitated tourism, on and on. In the last 100 years, the Alaska Railroad has literally touched the lives of every single Alaskan